about how artists get inspired. Sometimes artists read things like science fiction books and get inspired by really cool stuff like bots and droids. They can be made out of anything you want. I made this bot out of the silver fabric and some cardboard that I had. I found the silver stuff wrapped around a chair that I recently bought. You could make yours that way, or you can make it out of Lego, out of Play-Doh, whatever you have laying around. This one's a drawing with some markers. It's your choice, so have fun and let's make some art. So when you build your robot or droid, gather some materials. I gathered some recycled stuff, cardboard, some packing stuff I got on a chair I bought, some bottle caps, maybe Q-tips, some old sequins, pom-poms, anything you have laying around. And decide on what shapes you want. So do I want like a square shape for a head? Kind of plan it out first before you glue it on together. Or maybe I want kind of a round shape for a head like this. So get your shape. And you can round edges of cardboard just by kind of taking your back part of your scissors and cutting them off. If it's too hard, ask your parents to help you round your shape out if you want a round shape. Or maybe they could just cut you a couple different shapes out of cardboard. If you do it on paper or draw it, you don't need to worry about that. So I'm going to make this the head. And then I found some gold on the back of this piece of paper. It was on a box, so I'm going to use that for the mouth. So I'm going to use my glue stick now to put some glue on. I'm not going to glue my head down because I'm just showing you how I put things together. Then I'm going to glue it to a background I made that looks like outer space. I also have some stickers around that I could use. Maybe I could use that for eyes if I wanted. And stick those on. Or I could use little triangles out of cardboard for the eyes. I'm going to put some glue on those. And remember, this is just one way to make a robot or a droid. You could draw it with your pencils and markers. You could make one out of Legos or toys you have laying around. You could make one out of cardboard like I'm doing. And then I think I'm going to do a body, something like this. So I wanted to use this kind of rough part of the cardboard. And you can get to that by just having somebody help you peel off that top layer of the cardboard. And inside, you find a really cool texture, which is kind of fun to use. So I was going to use this to kind of glue on. So I was going to use that there, maybe put this piece here. And then from this shiny metal stuff I found, I was going to use some of that. But I want to make the arms next, so I'll cut 2 pieces of cardboard. For the arms. And I could just stick them out like this if I wanted to, but if I want it more angled, I might take a corner of it off like that so it comes out more attaching to it. And if I wanted it kind of bent, I could even take out another little triangle like where the elbow was and bend it a bit like that. Put arms on. Now, you don't have to do this kind of robot. Here's how the other one came out. I even painted a sparkly background to put him on, so you could either just leave it like this to play with, or you could put it on a background and make a finished artwork like that. It's up to you. It's your little makerspace art robot guy. And I did add some little buttons here and some details. Or you could draw it this way, so just thinking about basic shapes. Maybe you wanted a robot that had this kind of head and a neck and a body that was this shape. Give them some bottom part and some legs that came out like this. Decide what kind of mouth you want. Eyes, a nose. Maybe they have arms that are like a vacuum tube. Or maybe they have one that's more like pinchers. Give them a bunch of buttons and you could just color in with markers. Like I said, you don't need to do one made out of cardboard. You could make one out of toys. It's your call. You could make one out of anything you can find. Just get inspired and have some fun.